The cash management standard will be the newest in NACD's series of national standards which represent best practices in cannabis business. National standards in packaging and labeling, advertising, lab testing, infused, hemp, and cybersecurity have already been developed through NACD's deliberative, inclusive process and adopted by NACB members. Read more about NACB national standards. About the National Association of Cannabis Businesses, NACB. The National Association of Cannabis Businesses, NACB, is one of first self-regulatory organizations in the cannabis industry. NACB's mission is to advance the industry by building consensus around best practices, promoting business responsibility and demonstrating to regulators what transparent and responsible regulation should look like. Compliance with NACB national standards is required for ongoing membership in the NACB. Back to you.
Thank you, Guy. Very informative story there. Glad to see that they're working for the betterment of the industry. Next up, Rosenbaum announces exclusive product collaboration with world-renowned industry icon Tommy Chong. Bring Guy back to talk about this a little bit further.
It's good to see Tommy Chong still involved with the industry. Rosenbaum, TM, announces exclusive product collaboration with world-renowned industry icon Tommy Chong. March 24, 9:19 a.m. Eastern Time, Globe Newswire, print. Rosenbaum, OTC, ROSN, industry-leading developer and manufacturer of the highly acclaimed Rosenbaum line of solventless extraction presses and industry icon Tommy Chong, announced today the launch of a limited edition series of custom art-skinned Rosenbaum Rocket consumer extraction presses. The Rosenbaum Rocket is widely acclaimed as the best personal, solventless rosin press in the world. As part of this innovative initiative to merge creative design and function, Rosenbaum has partnered with entertainment industry and cultural icon Tommy Chong to release the first ever Tommy Chong-inspired presses. The Tommy Chong Rocket, priced at $549, is a limited offering, and the presses will be individually hand-signed by Tommy as part of a numbered collectible edition available exclusively at www.rosenbaum.com. Rosenbaum's CEO, Fred Angelopoulos, said, "We are literally bursting with excitement to launch the first ever Tommy Chong custom rosin press with original artwork that will further enhance the personal Rosenbaum experience." He continued, "This collaboration with Tommy Chong is a fantastic merging of two preeminent cultural brands, which we are confident customers and Tommy's fans will really enjoy." Tommy Chong said of the collaboration, "I am well known the world over as a perennial leader in the industry's culture revolution. It's truly a testament to the evolution of our industry that I, Tommy Chong, one of the most well-known icons in Rosenbaum, the leader in innovative, solventless rosin extraction, come together to produce a truly elevated product like the Tommy Chong Rosenbaum Rocket." Additional Rosenbaum original designs will be released periodically in limited quantities and will be signed and numbered by Rosenbaum's founder and president, Ryan Mayer. Rosenbaum continues to be celebrated by experts and leading media outlets. Forbes.com called the rocket revolutionary technology that creates perfect THC/CBD rosin every time, and tech expert website Engadget named the rocket the Panini press of weed. To view the complete line of Rosenbaum presses and accessories, please visit http://www.rosenbaum.com. To view all the other exciting and engaging products from Tommy Chong, please visit https://tommychong.com. Rosenbaum and Tommy Chong are joining forces, something to keep our eyes on. Back to you, Johnny.
All right, thank you, Guy. Rosenbaum and Tommy Chong. Outstanding story, in my opinion. I will have to take a look at this rosin rocket. Is that what they're calling it? Rosenbaum Rocket. Yes. Be interesting to see what that looks like. Might have to dig into that at www.rosenbaum.com. Looks like it's being traded on the OTC at ROSN. Don't have a price on it right now, but I can tell you I'm writing that down on my list and going to dig into that one just a little bit more. All right, great story. Thank you, Guy, on that one. We're going to wrap it up today with a story about independent cannabis brands flock to Radiant, California's leading supply chain partner. And as we all know, if you're in this industry, tracking it, or even remotely interested in the legalization of cannabis, California is the monster market that everybody wants to try to be in. So that's a good thing. So we're going to bring Mia back for this one, and we're going to finish up the show. And I just want to thank again everyone that's listening. I've heard from a few of you online, and I appreciate the notes. Love the suggestions and the comments. Always appreciated. And just let you know that we do have a social media platform out there for the Johnny Fongo Show. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, have a YouTube site. We are planning a interview with a gentleman from Brazil that handles the Cannabis in Brazil Reddit forum. Recently, he's reached out to me, and we've discussed a possible Skype interview. So hopefully we're going to be trying to get that done this weekend. From everything I've read and what he's told me, and it's terrible down there in Brazil. A lot of corruption, just bad stuff. So we're going to get his first-hand take on what it's like in Brazil to be a cannabis user, enthusiast. See if there's going to be any progress in the future in that area down there. So let's keep our eyes out for that one. It's actually going to be probably do it on my YouTube channel and have an audio version of it as well. So we've got a few things coming up here we're excited about. There's no lack of news in the cannabis industry. And we're just trying to get it out to you. Yeah, we're not saying it's good, bad, or otherwise. This is just it's research that I come across, that I look at on a daily basis in my trading of cannabis stocks, and I just want to share it with like-minded people. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm spouting this stuff off. I do want to thank my virtual readers that I have helping me. They are essential. They're doing a great job. We're going to bring Mia in for this last story.
Let's wrap the show up with this story. Independent cannabis brands flock to Radiant, California's leading supply chain partner. 3/24/21/9:06 a.m. Eastern Time, Benzinga print. Image, Radiant Farm. Radiant Farm Incorporated was one of the sponsors for the Benzinga Virtual Cannabis Capital Conference that took place on February 25 to 26, 2021. The information contained in this article in no way represents investment advice or opinion on the part of Benzinga or its writers, and is intended for informational purposes only. The cannabis market in California is valued at over $4 billion, and the state has long been considered an epicenter for quality and innovation. Northern California's Emerald Triangle is considered the largest and highest quality cannabis producing region in the United States, with growers cultivating the plant since the 1960s. You can also find quality marijuana in Southern California, with its perpetual sunshine and best-in-class indoor facilities statewide. But ever since the state legalized adult use in 2016 and Proposition 64 took effect in 2018, life in the cannabis market has been tough, especially for many legacy operators who have struggled to transition from the shadows of the traditional market to the heavily regulated, capital-intensive recreational market. At Benzinga's Virtual Cannabis Capital Conference, Radiant CEO and co-founder Aaron Selveston discussed the state of affairs for legacy operators in the new recreational market. Read on to learn why Selveston believes there is a problem with the state's cannabis supply chain, and what Radiant Farm is doing for legacy operators to help weed get back to its roots. Challenges faced by legacy operators. The new recreational market has been challenging for legacy operators who have little to no access to the tools or pools of capital needed to break into the heavily red-taped sector. Selveston discussed a few reasons why this poses a big problem to California's cannabis supply chain. Loss in talent. Quality and innovation in California's cannabis market have always been driven by legacy operators because of their multi-generational experience and deep understanding of the product and the consumer. Think of them as the same level of effectiveness as hiring a computer hacker for their underground knowledge to boost your security. Ever since Prop 64 took effect, most of the top talent no longer works in the industry because they couldn't make the transition or are just getting into the market for the first time and don't know how to. Lack of domain expertise with current operators. Currently, there are too many operators in cannabis that lack the domain expertise to be able to source, produce and process high-quality products and carry them through the supply chain as the material changes from raw material to consumer packaged goods. This negatively affects the entire supply chain. Competition from in-house brands in MSOs. Many talented independent brands that need a supply chain partner look to multi-state operators, MSOs, for support. However, these vertically integrated MSOs typically have their own in-house brands that will ultimately cannibalize the hard-won traction of independent brands. This is good for MSOs but not for consumers who want variety and quality. Since this market is no different from any other market, this poses a fundamental tension that is not being addressed. How Radiant is strengthening the cannabis supply chain. In 2020, many corporate companies found their business models upended by COVID-19. Many of them were already in financial trouble, and the pandemic expedited the situation as equity markets tumbled and volatility spiked. Amid this catastrophe, many legacy brands and operators turned their trust to Radiant and its distribution division, Cosmic Distribution. Radiant is one of California's fastest-growing, fully optimized cannabis supply chain management firms. Its senior team has a collective experience of over 70 years in the California cannabis industry. At its core, Radiant aims to stabilize the cannabis supply chain by giving economic opportunity to the top legacy brands, which, in turn, results in best-in-class products. Legacy operators who are typically wary of new entrants to the market have flocked to Radiant because of the management team's deep history in the industry and a reputation for honesty, integrity, and fairness. This is a relationship-driven industry, not a transactional one, pointed out Selveston. The company provides vertically integrated services to brands, product development, procurement, production, extraction, co-packing and distribution to retail. Image. Currently, Radiant is the single trusted partner to 17 multi-award-winning brands in California. The company owns and operates Cosmic Distribution, which offers statewide distribution to renowned brands including Insane, Oti Hash, SG Army, Wonder Extracts, Arcana, Woodstock, Richot Botanicals, Fleur d'Elite, Madame Munchie, and its own in-house extracts brand, Cosmic. Today, the company is experiencing explosive growth. It currently distributes these brands to more than 300 retail dispensaries in California, which represents about one-third of the total retail footprint in the state. Current scope in California. Selveston firmly believes that it's a very good time to be getting into the cannabis industry, as there's a significant amount of momentum in California. He added that there is virtually zero brand loyalty, as the brand concentration in the state is low, which infers that the industry is wide open. And as long as consumers want variety and quality, California is the place to be. There's a lot of buzz about fully vertically integrated operating MSOs, and for good reason, said Selveston. On the East Coast, the way that the regulatory regimes have been set up, it almost favors a kind of monopolistic regime, which is a bit of an anti-capitalistic, anti-competitive approach to building this industry. Luckily, in California, it's less true, and even on the East Coast, these barriers are temporary. Selveston optimistically added, there's no state cap on retail in California, and we're expecting to see double the number of licenses that are available now in the next year or two. So, the opportunity to bring these talented, award-winning, best-in-class